This is Leja.
I meant that as you pointed to the buzzing song in my hand.
And you're listening to You Can't Sit With Us Radio.
Threshold Brace Productions.
Yo, what up? Welcome to another episode of You Can't Sit With Us Radio, featuring myself, Ambitious, holding it down again. This is episode 20, I believe, but we're going to call this episode brand new today. It's a lot of brand new things going on today. First off, man, anybody looking for like an office space or a place to rent out for an event or hold some business or anything you got going on, come. If you're in Nashville, East Nashville, 4110 Gallatin Pike, Pop Start location. Talk to Michael. You need like a nice little office space to rent out or whatnot. So yeah, definitely come by and check that out. October 19th, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will be in Colorado Springs, Colorado, on Local Love Radio, on the For Real show. We're hosted by Chillville the Don and Hurricane Highs. Got some new music I'm releasing, so definitely want to check that out. And special guest Marissa Nicole, shout out to her too. So yeah, definitely check that out. I'll be posting more about this soon. And I got a new co-host on the show today. So man, I wanted to say, like, you know how you get a brand new pair of shoes, man, and they be smelling all fresh, and man, that's how brand new you are, man. Like, you know how you get a brand new car?
Yeah.
All fresh inside.
It's been a while since I got anything brand new,
yeah.
To be honest.
But that's how brand new you are. You go to Krispy Kreme donut, be the hot sign on. You know what I'm saying? All glazed up and everything, all fresh and stuff. That's how brand new you are. Yeah. But yeah, you just introduce yourself to the people, man.
What's going on, everybody? I go by Q. I am a DJ here based out of Nashville, Tennessee. I come from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I'm a northerner. I've been in Nashville for maybe about, I want to say about 5 or 6 years. So just, getting to hang everything, getting adjusted. But I'm definitely excited to be a part of You Can't Sit With Us Radio, especially the podcast, being a co-host. Podcasting is one of the biggest things, I wanted to get in outside of DJing. So definitely excited to do this and carry forward.
All right, no problem. Glad to be on the show. How's your day going, though? Everything good?
I'm cool. It's bright and early, so, I'm fine.
Yeah. All right, man. So, as always, brand new. Got a brand new guest on the show. We got the beautiful, talented model, Tayy, on the show today. She's originally from California, but here in Nashville now. How you doing, Tayy?
I'm pretty good. Shout out Northern California, Bay Area people, yeah.
Hey, cool. How's your day going?
Oh, pretty good. I'm up, I'm alive, I'm breathing.
that's all you can ask for. All right, so let's get into a random topic real quick. I want to ask both of y'all. Would you rather have 2 hands and no feet, or 2 feet, no hands?
Wait, run the question back one more time. Let me make sure I understood.
Okay. Would you rather have 2 hands and no feet, or 2 feet and no hands?
Now here, can I cheat and get some prosthetics in there?
Possibly.
All right.
But they're not gonna be 100% like good. Still might have a limp or something if you get the feet, and then
me, I'm gonna go with no feet, because I can easily get in this wheelchair and live the life that I want to live. No hands, like that kind of sucks. Like you might have to be part animal, because they don't want to work with just their feet. So I would have to take my feet away.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. Yeah. I think that there's a lot more you can do with your hands.
Yeah. I can't go without the hands, man. Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, if you get the prosthetic feet though, you still have to have a limp and stuff though. It ain't gonna be 100% good, It can't work like that.
I mean, but sometimes people take pity on you when you got a limp.
Yeah.
And when I get the limp, somebody might see me, they open the door for me and stuff. I take the pity for the limp. That's fine.
You get to skip the line in roller coasters.
Right.
All right, so Tayy, so tell me how you got started in the whole modeling.
It's something that I always wanted to do. Ever since I was little, I I grew up like like most girls watching America's Next Top Model, things like that. Being like, yeah, I can do that. I could do that. I really got into it when I moved here. The main reason I moved here, I was in an abusive relationship. It was really bad. I got into a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have. Regular rebellious 16-year-old stuff. So got moved down here. Exactly. Think I know it all. Mom doesn't know anything, right? And moved up here. I started looking it up, and I got away from all that. And I just, one thing led to another, and it was like a snowball effect. I went and auditioned with an agency. Then I met, some other designers. I did some shows. It's all about networking, and that's what I did.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty smooth. So what age what age were you when you did your first shoot?
17. I was 17.
And how old are you now?
I'm 19 now.
19. Okay, gotcha. So we 2 years strong. So when you go through that first thing, so do you remember who you took pictures with your first one?
I do.
Okay.
My first shoot was Dre Brown. He's a super cool dude down here in Nashville. Yeah. I will never forget that. He was awesome. He was super nice. Yeah. He was like, I know you're not super experienced, but let's try it out. Let's do different poses. Let's get it done. It was in, what's that? Percy Priest Lake. That's where we did that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because that's what I was thinking, because I know it's like it's difficult when you're just starting out with something, especially if it's your first time. You know, you got to get somebody to take a chance on you. So I think that was one of the biggest things that I was wondering, like, how do you put yourself out there? So I guess when you took that one, it kind of, did other people see that and it kind of led to more shoots? Or okay.
Because I had, it's not like I didn't know what I was doing. I took the time before I really got into it to figure out, these are some of the things that you can do. These are the sort of poses that don't make you look like an idiot, know?
Right.
So it's like I think people saw that and they're like, all right, she's someone that I can work with and not have to necessarily babysit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So, I'm looking through your Instagram. So, you take very risky photos.
I do.
I will say that. So, kind of explain to me what was the process of getting to the, like, is that something you always wanted to do even before you started, or was it kind of like I just start taking these basic photos and then it just kind of progressed?
It wasn't necessarily something that I always had my sights set on. I didn't know. I'm the kind of person, I don't have, one set view or one set personality. I have a little bit of everything in me. So it's one of those things, I'm the person who has to try everything.
Yeah.
And different photographers would have different ideas and creative visions, and then I would take a step further than that, and it just sort of progressed with different people that I was shooting, and it really just depends on the photographer, because if I don't trust you, I'm not going to take pictures like that with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all about my comfort level.
Yeah.
I'm confident in who I am now. I wasn't always like that. But I got to the point where I have, body positivity and I'm comfortable in my own skin. And I'll go to about the level that's on my Instagram. I don't really shoot anything more than that. If I'm not comfortable posting it, I'm not going to shoot it.
So no creeps.
Yeah,
right?
Okay, cool. Exactly.
Okay, no creeps. So like at your bio, it says that you heavily support human equality and pro-choice movement. So kind of explain that for me, for the listeners.
Yeah. So, I was born in Berkeley. So I came from the hippie city of California. I'm, I'm all peace and love.
Yeah.
Violence isn't the answer. There's always, everyone has a backstory. Everyone's been through stuff. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care what race you are. It doesn't matter.
Right.
If you're a nice person, we'll hang out. We'll chill. I don't care. Like, if you're if you're a douche, I'm not gonna sit with you.
I
and
think
I'm
that's
gonna
for
talk
everybody.
to you.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll get into some deep stuff here for a second. I going through all that deep, abusive relationship and everything that I went through when I was 16. I had an incident, and I did have to have an abortion for reasons that weren't just, let's go get this done. There was a lot that went into it. There was a lot of postpartum therapy and healing that I'm still dealing with to today.
Yeah.
And that whole subject is so taboo and nobody wants to talk about it, and everyone has a very strong opinion, and that's not the case. And I think that there are reasons that go behind that unless you have experienced that, you don't understand.
Yeah.
You can't really say this is what I would or would not do because you haven't been in that situation.
Exactly.
And the girls who have legitimate reasons for having to do that and having to deal with that, they get tossed aside and, hurt and stoned basically. Just, everyone's got painful words for them when they don't have anyone backing them up saying you did what you have to do. So I'm really pro-choice because everyone has a reason why they have to do that. And I'm actually coming out with a whole shoot line, and I write, so I've got some narratives and some pieces that are going to come out here in the next month or so that are really going to support that, and I want people to see that you've got people behind you.
Thank you for sharing that though, because we need a lot more people just sharing the experience, especially on mental health nowadays, and everybody just like a lot of people committing suicide and all that stuff. So
because I know, like you said, it's a tough thing to talk about. Nobody really wants to talk about that. And then if somebody brings up that that's something that's happened to them, everybody's like, whoa, it's real tricky. So I think we need a lot more people like that, that are willing to have that discussion, and to bring it up. So
exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess I don't know about Kanye though. That's a different type of.
Yay, man! Yay is true. So have you kind of been following him a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, Yay is wild, man. I don't know what's going on. Like Yay is probably like one of my favorite, probably my top 5 has to be. But I don't know where this man's like his mind state is. It's like.
Nah, I'll tell you though. I think the biggest thing with him is just I still think he ain't got over his mom dying though.
Yeah,
seriously.
I think that's why he went back. So he went back to Chicago.
That didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be like I moved back to Chicago, I'm good now. But I think it's one of the steps that he had to take, to be okay. Like to be I think Kanye he's not really in tune with the world. Yeah. And so he's just kinda in his own head. So, I don't know. I'm gonna see where he goes.
Also, stay away from Kardashians. That's
we stay away from Kardashians.
Hey, but Tay, tell me how what kind of education or training did you have to take to be a model?
So I kind of did things half and half. So I fully believe that you can get the knowledge that you need just on your own based on experiences, but it is so much easier when you have had professional training. I trained with the director of the Nashville branch of John Casablancas. His name is Matthias. He is like the coolest dude I've ever met in my life. Got certified through them, so I took it seriously. There's that whole company has a bad name sometimes, but it comes from people who don't really take it seriously. You can't sit back and say, all right, world, make me famous. That's not how things work. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the time, and that's what I did. I got trained. I took runway sessions. I took photo posing sessions. I learned how to be the best, and then I put my own twist on it.
Okay. Yeah. So, you travel to Atlanta a lot too?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like Atlanta more than Nashville? Which one you like better?
That's tough.
Our traffic's better.
Oh God, I hate driving to Atlanta. I do. If I go down there, I always bring somebody with me because I will not drive in that traffic. It's ridiculous. But it's cool. They're both cool places. I think Nashville's still got my heart a little bit more.
All right, so let's get into some music real quick. When we come back, though, I got my random ass questions for you.
Awesome.
I'm gonna ask you and Q.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be both of y'all. Let's get into some music though. This is Stripes. Let's keep it in the back.
sinking. I'm drowning in these bottles, yeah, I'm sinking.
Alright, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us Radio. We got Tayy on the show. And so, it's time for random ass questions. So these questions I just come up with in my head or I find on the internet, just random as hell. Never know.
I've come to discover that your head might be a scary place.
It is.
On these
it
questions.
is sometimes. It is. It is. It is. So these questions are for both of y'all. But my first question is, if you could bring back any celebrity from the dead, who would it be, and would you want to have dinner with them?
Oh, I can jump on this one. I can jump on this. Kurt Cobain, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Yes, I'm one of those people. All right, I know for a fact that he did not kill himself. I can't prove it because I wasn't there, but all the evidence is there. My mama was from Washington State, right around the area where he, really started in his band. So I spent a lot of time listening to Nirvana. I spent a lot of time reading up on him. Mm-hmm. I would absolutely want to have dinner with him, for sure.
Who would I was trying to think while she was answering. I guess I would probably go with Michael Jackson. I'm gonna keep it basic.
Okay.
I want to go with Michael Jackson because I want to sit down and have dinner with Michael Jackson, and I actually want to get more into his life. Like I think especially at a certain point, it was more portrayed for him to be like, it was real creepy to him to have like kids around him and, the whole Neverland stuff and all of that. And I'm a firm believer that there's always two sides to one story. So, I mean, I would just want to just honestly just sit down and talk to him and just, what was your view on that? What was your life like? So I think that's what I would bring back. Unless I can think of anybody better later. I would say Tupac, but I honestly don't know if he's dead or not. Oh. And they're pushing me there. I don't know. So I'm just gonna say MJ for now.
All right, next question.
You gotta answer too. You ain't out of this.
I gotta go with Prince.
Okay.
I gotta go with Prince.
Why would you bring Prince back?
Well, for one thing, like probably a couple months ago, I went to Minnesota to actually check out his house. And I got to go inside of it and check out
I think I saw that. I saw that picture, man. I was jealous.
Yeah, I got to see his studios and like the purple guitar, purple piano. So it was just a lot and all the plaques and everything. So it was amazing to see. So I kind of did want to see the elevator he actually died in, but they got that hidden somewhere.
Wait, whoa! I didn't know he died in the elevator.
Yeah, in his house. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah,
damn. That's messed up.
They had that hidden though, but yeah, he still got the doves and everything. In there.
How did he die?
They said overdose. I'm not sure about that, but they said overdose.
I mean, like, think about this though. Like, how many floors he got in his house?
I think it's 2. It's only like 2.
2.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder if when he got on the elevator, like, he felt weird. Like, just think, like, you just hit the elevator, go down 1 floor, you just died.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just creepy to me. Like, split 1 second. That's just weird. If I felt weird, like if I felt like I was about to if I had too many drugs, I wouldn't get on the elevator. I'd kind of just sit there.
Yeah, I think I'd stay put.
Yeah. I'd sit there, make a call, and just kind of ride that thing out. Cause I at that point I don't want to move. I'm not going anywhere. And now you tell me that he died in the elevator? Yeah. That sucks. That's
where they found him at, supposedly.
Oh dang. Yeah. That's whack, man. That's whack.
All right, next question. What's the first thing you would do if hostile aliens took over the Earth?
I had to sit back from the mic for that. Like, wait, the first thing we would do if aliens took over the Earth.
Yeah.
Now, all right. Here's my question. Here's my follow-up question for you. Do they understand what I'm saying? Like, can we communicate with the aliens? Or are they just on their own thing?
It's like broken English.
Okay, but they they get it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, honestly, what you want to do in any case is you want to try and get on their good side. They're not going to kill you. They're not going to take you hostage if they
Tayy
like
has
you.
a survival guide for the aliens.
For sure. You know, I'm ready. I got a zombie kit in my house. You know, I got a crowbar ready. You know, I'm prepared.
Everybody needs to follow Tayy.
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to get on their good side. You want to make sure that all right. You want to give them some intel. You know, it doesn't have to be awesome, but something to kind of keep them on their toes. Like, oh, we can use her. All right, that's good.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know because I have a follow-up question as well. How advanced are these aliens? Like, do we stand a chance? Can we? Because I mean, it could be some weak ass alien that's coming in. He just want to chop it up and talk. You know, we might could win. Yeah. So because I mean, if we can win, I'm gathering the team. We grabbing weapons and we finna take the Earth back. But I mean, you know, if we got to stay here and we can't win, I guess I'ma hide. I'm going to Kroger. I'm going to Walgreens. I'm getting all the food, survival, everything I need before they come in there and take it.
No, you want to go with a Sam's Club or Costco or something. You want to get like in bulk. You know everybody's gonna.
Yeah, but then at that point, I feel like everybody gonna go there because I need a cart. When I go in Sam's Club, Costco, it's like because you gonna get everything in bulk. I need a cart, so somebody gonna see me with a cart. And they gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta get stuff. You know, I need to get stuff to survive. So you know. I'm going to go somewhere where it's real low, grab me a couple bags, you know, probably take some money out the register. I don't know what I'm going to use money for at this point, but I'm going to have it just in case the aliens leave and we go back to normal life, then I got all this money.
Yeah, good to have. Good to have.
So,
thinking ahead.
Yeah, my answer is I'm going to go and get food, supplies, and money.
Yeah, I'm hiding.
Yeah, I'm going to hide. I'm going to hide and ride the shit out. And if they here till I die, then I guess they just here.
I'm hiding, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn off my phone and everything. Nobody gonna know where I'm at.
You think phone's still gonna work?
It will, probably.
You think so?
For a little bit. Because I mean, ain't nobody gonna be working, so they.
I feel like UFO technology. I don't even know how advanced they are. But I feel like it might knock out because then we're gonna use carrier pigeons. I mean, we gonna have to get our voice across somehow.
I don't know. Maybe. All right, my next question is to y'all. So we live in Nashville. So I'm sure y'all see these people on scooters. Do you ever get the urge to be like, I want to push you off while they're riding? Or you in your car, you just want to run them over?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I can tell you the other day I was in the car and somebody was riding a scooter down, you know, Nashville, we don't have sidewalks. That's the one thing I don't understand about Tennessee. Moving from California to Tennessee, like where do you walk? You got to have a car to go everywhere. There are no sidewalks. But, you know, this particular street had a sidewalk, and he's just riding on the road, super slow. I'm trying to get up ahead of him, but you know you can't. And then he goes and turns, and right as I'm thinking, oh, I would love to just push you off that scooter, he goes and turns into this driveway and just completely falls off. Now, I don't think I'm a horrible person for thinking that's hilarious, but it was super funny. Grown man, about 6'3", falls off a little motorized scooter.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I do.
I would think, I mean, I see somebody on a scooter. If you in my way, yeah, you know, definitely. If I'm in my car, you're in this scooter, and I'm trying to go 60, and you're going however fast your scooter goes, move on my way. I'm probably going to give you a little love tap. You know, you're going to feel my bumper on your back, and you're going to move. But I mean, yeah, I mean, but the scooters that they have, I'm probably gonna be one of the guys that they want to push off because when I get on that scooter, I'm gonna ride this shit wherever. And so if I'm in the street, I'm in your way. I'm sorry, I'm a pedestrian at this point, and pedestrians always feel like they have the right.
I know.
So,
right?
Yeah, if I'm a pedestrian, I'm gonna feel like I got the right too. So, oh well.
All right, next question. What food would be the best to make a house out of? I'm gonna go with French fries. So
you gonna make a house out of French fries?
Yeah. I like French fries, man. Or a popcorn chicken, one of the two. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I would want to make my house out of something that I want to eat because I feel like my house wouldn't last.
That's true.
Especially if I'm broke. Yeah. If I ain't got nothing to eat and I got fries right here.
But it's unlimited though. So you eat. Let's say I eat a fry, and no one's gonna come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how we doing it.
Okay,
that's how we doing it. So you gonna always have a house.
I would probably make my house. I don't know. I'm gonna let you go first.
That's a tough question. I think, okay, I'm trying to think, practically.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking that pizza dough from like Pizza Hut or Domino's where you want to build your house in summer, so the sun's gonna kind of cook it up and it's gonna stay crisp. You got that house that's secure. It's not like you build it out of cheese and it's gonna melt if the weather gets too hot.
Yes.
It's gonna stay crusty and just there for you.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say bacon at first, but I feel like chicken might stand a better chance because I feel like if you get crispy bacon, I said bacon really weird. Crispy bacon. If the wind hits it, that bacon's gone, and your house is gone. If I get chicken can stand cold. Chicken can stand hot. It's just chicken. It just stands there. So I'm gonna take chicken.
All right. You stay away from this next question.
All right, I'm out.
All right. Let's say you're walking down the street, right? You're on your way to work. You see somebody drowning. Your boss calls, says if you're late to work one more time, you're fired. So do you save that drowning person or do you go to work?
Oh, absolutely. I save that person. Work is work. I get it. It's fine. But, that's a life right there. I can't do that. Like I said, I'm a hippie soul. I can't do it.
Me and him are evil people, dude.
We both said we gonna go to work.
Oh Lord, you guys are great.
Hey, look, people die every day. I gotta make this money, and if I'm on the final,
I didn't say that. I just said
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say, but if I'm on the final and I gotta get to work, hopefully somebody else see you because unfortunately I'm not the savior today.
Right, but if I see it, you're saying you're just gonna sit there and watch it happen. You're like, pick up your phone and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I can't.
Record it and put it on Snapchat
Yeah.
like that. Now I would probably, yell for help, like somebody, I gotta get to work, but help that guy over there. Like, I do that.
At least be the middleman,
yeah,
right?
At least try to get you some help, but I might not be the one to save you.
I just feel like that's a really good excuse for being late to work. Like, I'm sorry. It's not like I slept in. I was saving someone.
Yeah.
How do you get mad at that? How are you like, you're fired because you saved someone's life from drowning?
They're probably going to want proof. Like, if you're not on the news, I don't believe you at that point. And I don't know if I'm going to have proof for them. So, unless I make the news. So I'm probably not going to take the chance.
I guess we're evil people, but I guess.
It happens, I wonder if that's a male perspective.
Maybe. Probably.
Well, the next time we have a woman on here, we have to ask the same question.
Yeah, I will.
Women are apparently more kind-hearted than we are. Apparently.
Probably.
A little bit.
All right.
We all forgive you. I talked to the other women on the population. Yeah, we forgive
I
you.
feel better now. I feel a lot better.
All right, so my last question. All right, so tell me about the whole the size zero debate. Like, what's your opinion on the whole size zero debate? Because it's definitely different sizes, shapes, and models everywhere. So what's your whole opinion on the zero size debate?
I think that there are certain. All right, take high fashion runway. There's a specific size and look that's just sleek and clean. But realistically, not everyone is a size zero. Not everyone's that perfect skinny tall blonde.
Mm-hmm.
No, that doesn't happen, and you can't control that. You don't need to change who you are. Take care of yourself, obviously, but don't change yourself into someone that you're not. Nowadays we have things like plus size modeling, and we have all these different types of photography and, film, and people who are real are getting more of a voice nowadays. And I think that needs to continue to happen because I completely support, if you're not size 0 and 5'10", you should still be able to model if that's what you want to do.
Exactly.
You got to follow your dreams. You just got to take care of yourself.
Exactly.
That's my thing.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that question was for me.
No, not for you.
Oh.
No, you got the next question you want to ask.
Oh, next question. Okay. I'm gonna ask, this can be like a random question?
No, we just regular question.
Regular question.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
The random ass questions.
Oh man, I missed that part. All right. Well, I'll probably ask those another time. Okay. I know I did have another question for you. So, what places have you traveled to model?
To model specifically, California, last time I went back, obviously Tennessee, Atlanta, Indiana and Kentucky, once or twice.
Yeah.
You know, there's really nothing there.
I'm about to say, is there a lot going on in Kentucky?
Not at all.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
Yeah.
You know, I went up to visit a friend and there was a photographer who wanted to shoot, and I was like, all right, cool,
Okay.
awesome. You know, so for modeling purposes, I've really stayed kind of in the same little hub that I have been recently, which I'm trying to break out of. But, you know, you also got, you know, day-to-day things. You know, I got to make money. I got to go to work. I only got so much time right now.
Right.
But, you know, it's been good. I've been published in a few things that are, you know, New York and, you know, out of state. So that's been pretty cool.
Okay. And so let's say, you know, I'm a photographer. So we know you're here in Nashville. So if I'm a photographer out in California, how would that, so we approach you and let's say, you know, we want to take you on maybe a 2 or 3 day shoot. Do we need, is that kind of where it's like, do you ask that person to find somewhere, you know, like a hotel for you, like somewhere for you to stay? Do you just kind of do it on your own? Or how does that go?
So I charge rates. I do because, you know, as you get, you know, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to do it for free.
Of course.
Right? But I'm pretty lenient, honestly. I charge for my shooting time. I can take care of everything else.
Yeah.
You know, say you're trying to go halfway across the country.
Yeah.
Pay for my plane ticket, man.
Right.
I'm not a millionaire.
Exactly.
But, you know, other than that, you know, I got it. I can take care of everything.
Yeah.
Just, you know, I charge for my shoot time and that's it.
Okay. All right. Smooth. Do I have any other questions? Have you ever had to fly?
Not for modeling.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. You've been on planes before, right?
Absolutely, I have.
You like?
I do.
Okay.
I like planes. Not crazy about airports, but
yeah, me either.
you know, there are some rude people in the airport. Have you noticed that?
I know,
That's
right?
insane.
My mom works at one. I'm an airport child, and I can't stand it.
It's
even.
awful.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
So tell me though, like, what's one of your favorite guilty food pleasures?
Favorite food
Like
places,
yeah,
like restaurants,
like guilty.
Oh,
like
alright,
dessert or
alright.
something. Yeah.
It's got to be greasy too. It can't be like. You know,
Something you're not supposed to be eating being a model.
Oh, for sure, Arby's. I'm an Arby's girl. I can't go. Well, I've been pretty good lately. I'm trying to, you know, get my diet. Well, I say diet loosely. You know, I'm not super strict on it. I can't do it. I don't have that much self-control. But definitely Arby's. The roasted, what is it? That roasted ham sandwich? The ham and cheddar.
from Arby's?
Yeah, from Arby's.
Oh,
the
wow.
roast beef and cheddar, that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a vendetta with Arby's.
I haven't.
I can't
I've
do
been
it.
to Arby's
But you
like
know,
one
Arby's has
time.
been making big moves. They just bought Sonic.
Yeah, they did buy Sonic.
They
That's
just
right.
bought
That's
Sonic.
right. They did.
And
That's right.
if
They
Sonic
sure
starts
did.
selling pulled pork sandwiches, I'm not going anymore because I can't. I can't give that up. But I don't blame you for that.
See, that's a childhood thing. I used to eat those sandwiches back when I was little. It was, you know, that was we're going out. We didn't have much money growing up, so we're like, all right, we're going out for the first time in 2 weeks. Let's go to Arby's. I'll get you guys a sandwich.
Yeah.
So it's like now, it's like, oh, I can afford to go get something greasy. I'm going to go to Arby's.
Have you had Checkers before?
No.
No. Okay. I can't ask you. Have you had Checkers before?
It's been a while though.
In a while. Okay. And you've had Arby's before too?
Yeah, it's been a while too.
So do you remember those fries from both of those places? Yeah. Which would be better?
Checkers, I think.
Checkers?
I want to say.
Okay, the only reason I asked is because I had a buddy that just made a Facebook status and he said that that Arby's fries are better than Checkers, and I had to strongly disagree. If you get some time, you need to go to Checkers or Rallies, whatever they call it, Checkers here. You need to go to Checkers and get you some fries, and then you have to compare.
All right.
And just shoot me a message, something, let me know.
Absolutely, I will.
Yeah, you definitely have to compare those.
All right. So my last question is to you, fill in this blank. When it comes to modeling, people don't realize
that it is a full-time job. It's easy. It's not easy is what I should say. People walk up to you and they're like, oh, what, you're a model, that doesn't take anything.
Yeah.
That's not accurate.
Yeah.
You got to keep up the figure that you want to have it. It's a lot of self-battle. If I, don't work out for a couple weeks and then I go take a photo shoot and I don't like the way that I look, it doesn't matter what the photographer thinks or whatever. It's about what I think because those are my pictures. So, you got to battle with yourself. You got to know how to pose. You got to know how to market yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to handle yourself in situations. People think, oh, you're a pretty girl, you have things easy, but we got to face the reality that it can be very dangerous being, a pretty female right now.
Yeah.
That's tough. You got to make sure people know where you are because things happen.
Right.
We're not going to beat around the bush with that. You got photographers who want these weird, twisty poses. You wake up the next day and your back is shot.
I never thought about that.
I did a 6-hour workshop in Atlanta last month, and I did all these crazy poses. Some of them are on my Instagram, and it's like contortionist stuff. I woke up the next day and I could barely move. It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, when she said that, I had a last question I thought about. What's your workout schedule and your diet like?
I work out twice a week in the mornings for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with a personal trainer for now. I got to get back in with him. Ken the Coach, shout out. He's here in Nashville. Charges super awesome. He's a local artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dilcia too.
Yeah, great dude. And, I try to keep my diet healthy, eat a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables. I cheat on that a lot.
Yeah.
I can't stay away from pasta. That's my problem. Pasta is my little demon.
Yeah, I'm on keto, so I had to give it up. But
yeah.
I would, if on my cheat days, that's probably the first thing I would go to is pasta.
I think fish is the easiest thing for me. I overdid it with the chicken, so I can't. I was eating that like every night. So I'm
in the middle of my overdoing it stage right now, but I haven't gotten tired of it yet. But yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah, but I mean overall, it's pretty simple, but it works for me. Works for my schedule. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, cool. So thank you for joining the show and everything. Before we go though, got the opportunity to ask us a question. So what's your questions to us?
Yeah, all right. So the first one is really, all right, what's the weirdest story you've ever been told on one of these podcasts? Weirdest, most outlandish story you've ever been told?
Think about that. Trying to think.
And this is gonna be your question. This is my first episode, so this is your question.
Yeah. Trying to think. Probably somebody told me. I can't remember, but somebody told me that they had a dream about hanging with a zombie, just like a regular zombie, just hanging like on the streets and stuff, and just chilling, like just like a normal person, like just chilling with a zombie all day. Yeah, like a dream. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Pretty out there. All right, now here's a question for both of you guys. This is the last question I have, and it's a hard one. You're gonna have to really think about this. All right. You can have one main dish for the rest of your life. That's it. What do you have? What do you eat?
Ooh.
Now here, you can change some seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
You can change it up.
Okay.
But you got one main thing to eat for the rest of your life. What is it?
Can we still have sides?
You can have like you can have, I want, a little side of mashed potatoes one day. Or,
Okay.
a side salad.
I gotta have the mashed potatoes.
But that's it.
Okay.
Like, you get little sides, but that's it.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna go with steaks.
You want steaks?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with steak.
Oh, you got exquisite taste.
Steaks.
You got a steak. Man, I don't even remember the last time I had a steak.
Man,
Well,
I'm going
I
steak.
mean, let me not act like steaks are like $30.
Right.
You can go to Lowe's and get one for like 15. But my main dish, I was gonna say pasta, but I feel like I gained like so much weight, so I'm gonna keep it with chicken for right now. Yeah, for right now, I'm gonna keep it with chicken wings.
Okay.
That's so stereotypical. But I'm gonna keep it with chicken.
I go with that over ribs. But yeah. But thank you for joining the show. You want to shout out your social media, anything else you want to say before we go?
Follow me on Instagram, officially 7AYY. It's Tayy, but it's just artistic like I am, follow me back and, have a great day, guys. And, again, shout out Bay Area, hometown.
Hey, Q, you got any final words?
Welcome to me. No, but thank y'all for allowing me to be here, ambitious, and just kicking it with y'all. And I look forward to a lot more. Tay, I will say that before you came on here, I didn't know what the 7 meant, so I didn't know if you were Tay or Zay or Lay or so. I'm glad that I found that out. But
it's confusing. It's my lucky number. So it's my lucky number.
Okay.
That's why it's there.
That's smooth. I like that. That's real nice. But yeah, man. Look for me on social media, Instagram at QUE the DJ. And yeah, you'll hear a lot more from me.
All right, and like I said before, October 19th, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Check me out on Local Love Radio. Premiering some new music. Shout out to Candace and Nike's music. New music, and follow me on Instagram at Ambitious1K. Follow the production group Threshold Brace. And until next time, You Can't Sit With Us Radio. We out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the channel as well. It would be greatly appreciated. Man, until next time, man. One love, show love, spray love, fuck racism. Impossible is nothing. Deuces.
Threshold Brace Productions.